Greetings, and once again, welcome back to the louder insanity. I have fixed my microphone settings, so hopefully you should hear me better and also hear the game sounds, although that's not as relevant maybe. In the recent episodes, I have started playing PyBlock again, and I have realized that the important part is to set up a lot of faaya, because faaya can both give iron and it can also give copper through first making it into raw coal and then turning the raw coal into ash, which is what happens when it has finished burning. And this is a very slow process. We are currently at 77 ash per minute, which is about 0.7 copper plates per minute. Yes, it's that lousy. And we're at about 8.2 iron plates per minute. And the iron plates seems to be doing quite a bit better. The copper is still needs quite a bit more work. And the thing is that if it doesn't go to iron, then it will go into copper, more or less. And I need more fuel for these burners or furnaces. And the goal of this episode is to keep expanding, keep expanding, and adding a lot more faaya. It's hard to say, and one should think that maybe I would have learned how to say it by now, because I've been saying it a lot in the recent episodes, but that's not the case. So let's get to it and add more faaya. And I realized in the last episode that I don't actually need to build all the setup for it at once. I can kind of first start building the faaya plantations, do some manual inserting of some faaya or faaya seeds rather, and then I can deal with the rest later, more or less. And that is what I'm going to do. So I don't need to waste the iron and copper on the expensive transport belts and inserters, especially the inserters actually. And hello Driftwood, thank you very much. As I said, I don't need to waste the resources on these things, but sometimes I just do it anyway. And let's give them some faaya spores to start the process. Then I'm definitely gonna need another one of these machines. This inserter is too slow. This inserter is just too slow. Or maybe it isn't actually, but like it will be once I have enough faaya plantations and enough inserters and everything, which maybe I have about now. I don't know. Because one of those machines can handle one spore machine can handle 33 faaya plantations, and I think I have more than that now. So yeah, let's just keep expanding. Keep expanding. And then we shall see. How much for another spore machine? I'm mainly missing iron here, actually. That's quite interesting. I wonder if it's worth adding a spore machine now, or if I should just add more faaya plantations, or what I should do with my resources. It's very important to use up the resources you have before they disappear. That's what I think, at least. And it takes approximately like I had some problems calculating in the last episode, but I have come to the conclusion that one faaya is 0.1125 iron plates, and if you calculate that one of these faaya plantations needs 40 iron plates to craft for like the faaya plantation and the 2 inserters and the 12 transport belts, then it will take 85 minutes until it pays itself off, kind of, until the investment pays off in terms of iron. In terms of copper, it takes one of these requires 4 copper, although then I have not included actually the bloody shit. Okay. The 2 mechanical inserters and other things, which I realize increase the cost quite a bit. Not to mention the transport plates, but only the faaya plantation itself. For that, it takes approximately 40 minutes to pay itself off, because one faaya plantation creates 0.00175 copper per second. If you translate all the faaya into raw coal and then into ash and then into soot and then into copper ore and then into copper plates. And that is quite a bit. But I thought that, okay, 40 minutes, it's not that bad. But now that I think about it, I realize that it's much more, because the transport belts and inserters also cost quite a bit. But I think it's still worth it to expand it a bit more. But my biggest concern right now is with the spores, of course. And I think one of the things that makes the most sense is probably to add another inserter here. And belts, of course. With this, at least all the spores are taken out from the machine and put on the belt before the machine gets full, which is good. So then let's make some faaya plants of the rest of it for the time being. How much was it for a spore? 33. Okay, I think this is enough. I will put a stop to it here because I don't know if I can use up all the spores, essentially. Or rather, I don't know if I have enough spores to be used up. I guess I can add some transport belts. No, I shouldn't, kind of, really, I think, maybe. This is complicated. How much how much of this ash are we producing? 49 now per minute. That's not a lot. 70 per minute. Okay, 0.7 copper plates per minute. Then, of course, there is the issue that the setup I have here can only... So far out that I'm losing radar coverage. The setup I have here can only consume 1 faaya per second. And right now I have 38 plantations. And I think that 38 plantations times 0.07. Yeah, that's 2.66. So that is already more faaya plantations than I can handle. Or more faaya than I can handle, rather. So here's another one. Because I built it and I want to use it. Or something like that, I guess. So now we are basically hitting the point of not no return, but no copper. And not enough resources overall. Which is exactly why I'm gathering up all the ash that I can find. And putting it here. Because this is my ash consumer, which produces soot, which in turn produces copper ore. Yay, I had 7 more there. And some iron and some ash. And you are out of stone, it seems. I guess you can get a bit more. Because I am going to need the stone eventually. Speaking of needing things, you are full on this, okay. That's why I'm not getting any landfill ingredients. I have plenty of stone though, so I guess I can just smelt all the stone without a problem. It's quite addictive just like going around and taking all the ash out of this, because you know that every ash you take, every move you make, I'll be coppering you. I don't know. Horrible, 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 horrible. And it might be tempting to put this coal dust into here to get more ash, but it's probably better actually to put it into the other things here. So that you can, yeah, use it for the burning process, which means consuming less faaya for the raw coal. Although I guess it maybe doesn't really make that much of a difference, but anyway, it feels better this way, okay. Okay, so now what? I guess we can increase the time speed a bit. What are we waiting for now? Possibly the spore collector. Oh, and I want some landfill. So that we can cover more ground. Well, that was a bit more ground, but not quite what was planned. Maybe I should start here actually. Makes a lot more sense. Thank you, and nope, okay. Fish doesn't want to be fished. And then we need more landfill. And while we are working here, we might as well take some faaya, because it doesn't really do anything good over there. And fill it up over here, just to get more iron and more everything. And now, let's see. Where was I? Copper plates. Landfill. I'm gonna have to walk up and down here quite a bit, it feels like. No, 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 no. Wait a minute. You don't need any electric poles on that side. We just need this. Okay, so this is in total 48, I guess, Pavagaya. Yep. And why was it that I put 24? Okay, because that's exactly 100 per minute. What if we increase it a bit? Like, when are we gonna hit the... Oh wait, I already know this, of course. I know that it is 33 of these plantations, which means that around, okay, 34 of these plantations. Yeah. Okay, not quite 34. Slightly, yeah, 33.4. Okay. For one of these spore collectors. And already now I have planned for 48 here. And hello, driftwood. More driftwood. I would rather have fish at this point, but okay. Because the fish is gonna be useful once we need tin. Because that's how you get tin. Now the thing is that I really would like it to be consumed, all this coal, all this guy as well. And for that, I guess I will make some wooden chests for you to take from. At least I have quite good production of iron plates, actually. So I think it might be time that we start focusing more on the copper, which means that I can get rid of you. You can be disabled. You need some fuel. And then we start creating the ash. I wonder if I leave it like this, will it create a backlog on the belt or not, or will the atomizers be able to deal with this? I guess the inserters of the atomizers will not be able to deal with it fully. That's for sure. Other than that, it's looking kind of good. You, however, need some more raw coal. You might actually need... Yep, you need another inserter. There you go. Do you also need... No. You're doing fine. You're working all the time. That's good. But it seems like these things might need some more inserters, or are there just too few of them, maybe? Oh, there's just too few of them, probably. Yeah, I think I'm creating more Favagaya now than I can use, especially considering the fact that there are some of them that are not creating anything right now because they are full of, rather they don't have any spores. Still no spores. Okay, I guess that settles it. I need more spore collectors, which requires more iron. Should probably be doable considering I have quite a bit of iron production, I would say. Thank you. And then the question is, can I consume all this, more or less? All this Favagaya? Or do I need to make more destructive distillation columns? Actually, I might want to do that anyway, so that I can kind of get it done in a slightly cleaner way, because I'm not big fan of this, even though it's compact, but it's kind of hard to take out all the ash and so on and automate everything, so I should look into refactoring that. Thank you, soil. Will only be a matter of time before I create another Favagaya. Plantation. I don't want the stone. Why are you how? Oh, right, you're also outserting here to the flora cultivation, which should probably be kind of done soon, or be full at least soon-ish. Okay, I have another one of these things. Let's use some inserters here. And I need more belts, which equals more copper, please. 6 copper plates, yay! Maybe I can actually move you a bit over there. There we go. Much better. Now it's equal on both sides. And it should be enough until I add another column. Or 48 plus 24, yeah, that's 72. That's will require another spore collector. So at least I can fill in all of these for the time being. This is a lot of faaya. But I need more. Here, take this. And do something with it while I take your ash. And then I will start looking into refactoring this mess. And speed things up, please, a bit. So that I can get rid of my ash mainly. And get some iron, or I mean copper plates. Thank you, 2 copper plates. Yay, I'm not rich, definitely not. Not rich at all. Richer, maybe, but nope. Still a far way to go. Okay, so destructive distillation column, how much do you cost? You don't cost any copper at all, that's lovely. Because I believe that my iron problems are, I mean, maybe not fixed, maybe fixed is a strong word, but sufficient, let's call it that. So then the question is, where do I really want to have this? Because I'm not super happy about having it in this weird place on the side. And I have some landfill, so let's keep building to the bottom. Let's go to the bottom of this. Or the top, maybe. Oh, hi, driftwood. You're not a fish, but I'll take you. Oh, I see fish. Thank you. And this should at least fill in all the landfill we need for this. These inserters don't look right. Or actually they look right. They should look left, however, so in other words, they don't look right. Wait, you should look right. That belt is for taking things out. Sorry, my bad. Glad I realized it now. So in theory we could maybe, hello driftwood. have some consumption down here or up here or wherever. One thing is for sure though, and that's that we definitely need more. Right, so this is 1 faaya per second in one row of these rows, I think. No, is it that? 0.07 times 24. 1.68. Ah, right, because I also added this one. So one of these rows can produce enough for both an atomizer and 2 destructive distillation columns. And I'm going to, for the time being, start building over here. It's not like I won't be using up all the landfill and filling all the land sooner or later anyways, more or less. And then I shall start thinking and planning and taking some copper. I like it when this one has a back. Oh, why do I have 9 soot? That's almost a whole copper ore. I like it when this one has a bit of a backlog so that it doesn't use up all the soot, because then I know that, okay, you're still making me some more copper ore, which is really good to know. So, okay, can I get some more landfill maybe? Not a lot, but okay, I'll take it. So if we want to start automating this a bit, let's see. We have this thing. It creates raw coal. That kind of needs to go there, I believe. I kind of want more belts. That's true. I can use belts instead of this blip blop kind of thing. So that you can share one belt with lots of raw coal. Then you will also produce ash. I guess I have no choice but to take that to the sides. So if you're here, then I can have an inserter kind of here and one there, sort of. And then I can have this here, and now I want to avoid creating the same kind of mess I already have. I think this is good for an underground belt pipe. God damn it. And right, this is kind of the problem. That how about you come? Maybe you should just be a normal inserter, not a shunt inserter. Either that, or I need to figure out how to how on earth to bring you some steam. That doesn't quite work. That, however, would work. Is this a reasonable thing to do? I mean, I've seen worse, kind of. I'm still not but then again, like the pipes is just iron. Pipes are easy. I don't need to worry about pipes. I can make a lot of pipe to grounds and stuff now. That's not an issue at all. And you can be disabled again. I want more ash. So in that case, I can have a pipe going here. And that means that I can also have a pipe going here. And then I will need 2 shunt inserters to deal with all. Okay, you're done. You can start maybe getting this guy on the belt. How about that? Thank you. I have a bit of copper now. It's very tempting to start automating the Gaia plantations, but for old time's sakes, I will do one manual thing. Thank you. So that means we have steam there. That means that we can have steam inserters here and here. But that creates kind of a problem because I want to use the ash. I want to move the ash away, kind of. So would it be at all reasonable to put it on the same transport belt? I don't quite think so, because that would kind of clog the belt a lot. I don't have long-handed. When will I get long-handed inserters? Rubber. Oh my god, not this decade. Or hopefully this decade, but not this. Not within the next 30 days or so in game time. Basically not in quite a while. So I want to take away the ash. And I also want to take away or use the... wait a minute. What if we do this? What if we have this system here? And then we just take away the ash over here. That will create a problem for this. Because then okay, what if I get the water from underneath? It's still a little issue, maybe? Yes, because... yeah, that's exactly why I did this whole thing. Because I need you to kind of take away the ash, but I also want steam to be going through. So these steam underground pipes can't really be here. I need those to be somewhere else. I mean, I guess I could do something like this. Can I get some more landfill? I'm running out of space. Thank you. Damn, you'll get full quickly. So if I have the steam going here and the water going here, or rather maybe the other way around, because the water needs to come from somewhere. One inserter is enough, or should be. Then I just need to take away the ash, which I can do here. I don't see the problem. I think this works very nicely. I might even be willing to start moving towards this already. Only question is how much stuff will I produce and consume and stuff. And also the thing is that, well, I guess I would kind of like a way to export the raw coal to automate that thing. And I might also want to consider the coal gas and stuff that I will get from the next research. Not that I'm actually really researching anything right now, but maybe I should actually. I sure have the iron plates and I need 30 copper plates for 20 research, which is the next step. So let's get some ash and let's see what we can do with it. 2200 ash. I think this should be quite enough. It should for sure. So I think we're actually gonna research something today. Let's speed things up even more. Now you get the backlog thing again. That's okay. And thank you. Oh, and you need fuel, of course. Well, I just got some 71 coal dust, so go ahead. Use it, make use of it. I would like to export raw coal from this somehow. But I'm just not sure how yet. Did I say 30? I think I said 30. Let's grab some native flora. No, I don't quite know how much I need. Apparently 200 for 20 of these. Now I need ash, isn't that ironic? Thank you. That should be enough. Okay, what am I running out of now? Wood? No. Stone? No. Ash? No. Soil? I need soil. There we go. And I'm stuck. Oh, thank you. Oh, and then I should maybe eventually start automating the research. Only for like 16 copper plates times 8, because I need 8 of these machines. That will be quite a few minutes. So basically, what if I have like a dedicated one of these? that can just put things on a belt. For consumption in other places. I think this should work. And of course, like then I could have one of these atomizers like on this side. Or even down here might actually be better. Yep, that's better. Because then it can go there, and then I will have space also for some furnaces, which also needs raw coal and stuff. And then I need more landfill. And then I also need to put things into the lab. Did I destroy the lab? I did. Here we go, I have 10 science packs. Landfill. Not doing too bad in terms of copper. I have seen worse. Although maybe I just pretend that it's not as bad as it actually is because I can fast forward the time and stuff. Whatever. Oh, hello, thank you, Ash. Right, these also produce ash. Let's see, how should we get that out? You can at least take ash up this way. You don't need two of them for that. And then there you might need two. And here you will need one, like that. I think this works. I think this works. Then this thing will need to get rid of the ash, which maybe we can put in a chest or just take it out on like the left side-ish. And then just move it upwards. Have I missed anything? I haven't designed it large enough yet, maybe. Because I would like to add another one of these destructive distillation columns. This one is not self-feeding itself. That's easily fixable. Now you are. Is there anything else I have missed? You have inserters, you have inserters, you have inserters, you have the loop. Do I need a separate loop for this, or can't you just also kind of do the same thing? Blueprint with shunt inserters can't be flipped. You gotta be kidding me. What happens if I do this? Is this a good idea or not? Then you will also be exporting transport belts, or you will also be transporting. I'm not convinced. I don't quite see the point of doing it like this, actually. I think having just one of them is kind of enough. Like that. That's a lot of iron, which is very good. That's a lot of ash. Which is also very good. Now let's see, maybe we can finally start automating something here. I don't need you for the time being. I do, however, need... why do you have... let's get rid of you. Now the question is, do I believe in this so much so that I want to remove the existing production, or do I just add this? I guess I can add it, assuming that I have the copper for it. I will probably have to reuse one of the atomizers. And I have something stuck in my eye, more or less. So I reuse one of the atomizers. And then everything here will be fueled. But if I want to expand on this and like add more faaya to it, no, I don't need that. I have already calculated this. This is already enough for 24 faaya productions. Except that, no, I need another destructive distillation column. That's where I was. I guess then that you can share maybe this part. Just for efficiency's sake. And then you can have one here. Not like that, like that. You have output for ash there. You produce steam. The steam will be reused here. That's a useless pipe. The steam goes there, and you take away your ash. And yeah, that works because those are not connected pipes. Great. And then you will have water input. And then this, I don't need another steam input. This pipe, it doesn't quite seem to be needed at all actually with this solution. That's fantastic. I think this will work. Let's see, how much do I need? I need 2 boilers, I need 3 destructive distillation columns. They don't cost any copper, that's perfect. Neither does the boilers. The only thing that costs copper here actually are the belts and the shunt inserters, and this is quite a bit of shunt inserters. 22 inserters, 38 belts. 38, that's 19. 22 shunt inserters. Ugh. Oh well, oh well. How is the research going? Bad without science packs, apparently. That's also going bad without the fuel. And then here we should take it all the way up over here. Now I kind of regret not having these two the other way around, but it will work. It's fine. I might, however, need more, probably more inserters. Because I do expect quite a bit of ash to go in here. Even though it takes 5 per second. I don't know what I will produce. We will see. So how are we doing in the copper department? Thank you. This is nowhere near enough. I probably need to actually destroy this existing and just rebuild it. That might be something for the next episode, actually. I think it will. I also need to not forget to take out all the faaya that is probably here. Oh, you have produced so much that you actually have a little backlog. 1000 faaya. That is, let's see, what was it again? 1000 times 0.025. That is 25 copper plates. It's ridiculous. But it is what it is. And I think I will end it here and say thank you for watching and see you again in the next episode where hopefully we might automate some things. Or actually, let's get the coal processing completed first. Last percent will be done. There we go. Thank you for watching. See you again in the next episode.